Morning guys, or well no actually it's just it's had a moment then. It's more sort of lunchtime. It's Tuesday 9th of Feb. Just sort of waiting for it to at least warm up slightly. Something I mentioned on another video that I've actually not shared yet, but it was about waiting to warm up, and sometimes it's warming up from an age perspective. May take that little bit longer to get yourself going. I mentioned about my car, old diesel. It's about I reckon it's about possibly 15-16 years old maybe, so that it doesn't really like the cold. Like I'm sure some people don't. So yeah, it takes a while to warm up, and if it's too cold it takes ages, so as long as I'm waiting for it to warm a little bit today. When I say warm up, I'm talking by probably 1 degree, but 1 degree is 1 degree. Well, this way, oi! What else I was thinking of? While I was actually in the car, was just automatically put the radio on and listened to a couple of songs that were on. One was Something Got Me Started by Simply Red. Another was You Take My Breath Away by Berlin. And but as always, songs and music do have the power to shift the energy quite quickly. I mean, me bringing sort of Willow out for a walk in the cold, I've got to be honest, I don't initially sort of always jump up, you know what I mean, sort of raring to go and excited, you know, yeah, come on, quick, let's get out. Day like today, I'm like, okay, do we have to? Yes we do, okay, a little bit longer. But I think it's important that we actively find and do things that shift. Well, there are a couple of things really. Not only shift the energy in us, by shifting the energy can often shift the feelings we have as well. So music's one, and I'm terrible for forgetting that, because I tend to put the radio on generally in the car. I'm not necessarily one for having or consciously thinking about putting music on specifically in the house, which is something I think I've not said before, but you think of things sometimes and then you almost forget. So it's something I really think I really need to do more of, because I think that really shifts energy and helps. Having Willow does absolutely help, because like as I said today, when it's really cold, I mean, no, I don't always feel, it's probably the right word, I don't always feel like coming out, but I've done it, and now I'm actually out, you know, being cold makes you sort of move a bit more anyway, but it just shifts your energy a bit, shifts how you feel. I find, for me, sometimes writing does that. So I was focusing on something yesterday, I felt a little bit blocked. So I then just what I call word associated. Some people call it free flow. It's literally just allowed anything and everything to come to mind and express that, and eventually it began to shift my energy a little bit. Something else that I did yesterday as well, I was having a bit of like a dip in energy, a bit of a slump, not feeling firing on all cylinders, and I actually got myself around to reading a couple of articles that I'd been intending doing for a little while in a coaching magazine that I receive, and I actually wrote a couple of thoughts on it as well, because I do tend to write and reflect when I'm reading a lot, and that's definitely felt it more slowly than, let's say, if you suddenly hear a song that suddenly springs you into action. This was a bit more slower than that, but actually over a course of half an hour of reading stuff and mulling over stuff, reflecting, thinking, that actually began to shift my mood and my energy a little bit as well. But that moved it into a slightly more calmer, reflective, perhaps, mood in that sense. So, but I think it's important to do and find the things that that physically change, shift, affect your mood, your feelings, your emotions, and that will obviously be different things for different people. Somebody else, it may be they know there's particular comedies or things they like to listen or watch, favourite films that lift them, so that may change their mood and energy in some way. But I think you can't sit, well you can, but obviously I say you can't, I mean of course you can, but I think if you sit and wait for your mood, emotions to change without necessarily doing something to try and shift that, then they won't always change in the way you'd like. And that's where I think a level of energy can be, especially over time, not just a day or two, over longer than that, it can begin to get quite stuck. The person begins to feel quite stuck. So yeah, I think it's important to keep finding ways of shifting and changing your energy and your mood. So there's a couple of examples of things that I find help me. It might even be a particular person that when you speak to them for a short while, that energises you and connects with you and lifts your mood as well. So wherever it is, guys, just keep finding ways of doing that to help shift your mood, your energy, your feelings. So I'm going to leave you, as always. When it's cold, my left hand, which I haven't got my glove on at the moment, is just starting to feel that freezing point. So have the rest of a tutti frutti, twinkly, thought-provoking Tuesday, and I shall speak to you later, guys. Take care, bye.